Yo, what's going on, guys? K7 here. In today's video, we got a little tier list for you guys. But before we get started in the video, I want you guys to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. My opinion is right. Yours is probably wrong. But I'm just joking. It's pretty early, so we don't know where all the characters are. But we're about to get into that right now. So first off, I don't think there's a C tier, so I'm gonna just get rid of that. I think probably this is as good as it gets. It's like SS, which is like probably characters that are like clearly above others, and then it's like S tier, really good, solid, and then B can win, but like probably struggle a little bit, probably got bad matchups, or just not as good as the rest of the cast. But first things first, I would like to say that I'm gonna start from the bottom. So I guess if we're gonna be starting from the bottom, I want to put y'all gonna hate me for this one because I know I just had a couple of guides up or whatever. Actually, you know what? Low key, hot take. I think Dhalsim might be one of the worst. I don't know the matchup, so I'd be getting cooked. But I'm not gonna lie. I haven't once I like figured out like I guess like the instant teleport stuff that he's doing, and I was like just crosscut, not even crosscut DP in it, but just buffering DP on the other side made it really easy to like deal with a lot of his fuck it teleport out the corner bullshit nonsense. So I want to put like Dhalsim down here because this is roughly where I think he should end up. To be honest, like this is just I don't know where the character roughly lies for me. And also I don't really know so much about like his matchup spread, so that's something that could change things. But I can't imagine that he'd like pretty much do anything like crazy. Like I can't imagine he just bodies the whole cast or does really good in certain matchups where other characters fail. Like I just can't see it. And they're just better zoners in the game. Like if you're playing him like a zoner, like the better zoners that I think are in the game is like namely like Guile's a better zoner. Characters like Ken can even like throw fireballs at him and make it annoying. Same thing with Luke, Ryu, JP. And even if you can't zone him, you don't take chip damage in this game. You kind of just walk him down. It's like not even a big deal, like you just walk out, not Guile. You just walk down Dhalsim and then he gets in the corner and he's forced to teleport out and take some damage. Or he could just sit there and drive impact randomly, you just kill him for it. Like his jump is so floaty. Like everything about him is just like I don't know. It just kind of trash. I'm not gonna lie, but my bad. Hold on, I forgot to leave the Discord. But yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Dhalsim's very good. You just walk him down, he teleports out the corner, he takes damage, or he does like that slide. Y'all ever see Dhalsim's do that little setup where they shoot the flame in the air and then they'll slide in? You could drive impact that shit. That shit's fake. I found that shit out like instantly, and you could just like whip punish his long range buttons. It's really easy. Like I'm not gonna say it's really easy, but once you understand the matchup, it's a lot easier than when you first start out, I will say. So that's gonna be my first like I guess mini hot take. I guess I think Dhalsim's like one of the worst characters in the game, quote unquote. And another like I want to say like two characters maybe I think that are joining him. Maybe not two. I think maybe just one. One or two. First we'll start out with Jamie. The only reason that I think Jamie is down here is just because at level 1 he's literally not a character in the game. He has, let me see, he has literally three special moves at level 1. I think he has Rekka, he has Palm, and he has Drink, and that's pretty much in DP. Sorry, so yeah, so I guess 4 technically if you're counting Drink, but he has 3. Now hold on. This doesn't mean that I think he's a bad character, because if he gets you in the corner, this character has amazing pressure, good safe jumps. I struggle to even put him here because I feel like the ceiling for this character is so high. Like I feel like I should have left him for last, low-key, because I know everybody wanted to hear me talk about it, see where I think Jamie goes. But I low-key think once people figure out how to play this character, or like figure out how to get drinks consistently on this character and able to play the game where you don't have to really drop combos to keep him in the flow of the game, his stock could really rise. Like he still has trouble. I think the highest he could possibly be is like A, bottom of S, if you're able to like figure out a game plan that works consistently for him. But for now I'm gonna put him here because not every game is guaranteed that you get a drink. Same thing with his projectiles when not his projectiles, sorry, when he's dealing with projectile characters like Ryu or Luke, for instance. I could probably go into a game and show this actually. So when you deal with projectile characters, I'm gonna just do Ryu for instance. Some things that he has issues with are fireballs, like obviously getting in with fireballs. And what makes it a lot easier is having access to dive kick. But you get that at level 1, right? So having access to dive kick you're able to get over the fireball. So like it's not a big deal. You do the fireball, dive kick, you get a punish, right? Cool, great. Level 2, however, it starts to get a little weird because even if you like when you're at this range, sure you can react to it and get the punish, like it's really easy. But when you get like out here and you try to do it, you see I'm not able to like. Well, I guess I should do it like a little further back because this is probably where they're gonna throw the fireball, right? My bad, I got the DP. But on reaction, my goodness, I'm not level 2. I'm sitting here getting smoked by fireballs because I'm not level 2. Hang on. On reaction, if you want to do it, you can get the punish. But if let's say Ryu has the dungeon charge, this is where the issues start to show. So like for some reason, I don't know why, but if Ryu has the dungeon charge fireball, I guess I'll do character specifics real quick. Yeah. Infinite. I'll just put it on infinite. And put him at level 2. Make him jump. What the hell? Nah, this is crazy because I was playing a game earlier and a Ryu hit me with dungeon charge fireball and I got hit. So now I'm confused as to why it's working now. Alright, I guess I just capped it, y'all. Never mind. Dungeon doesn't smoke it. But I know Guile smokes it, so I'll show Guile here in a second. Maybe it's the EX version. Let me see. Because I definitely got smoked by a dungeon fireball earlier. Jamie down player? Oh, for sure. I'm for sure a down player. I can't lie. You're supposed to be immune to it, but I definitely got smoked the other day by it. But I guess I'm wrong there. But yeah, level 2 is when like this is around the range where I feel like this character is like an actual character and you can get around shit. But it's still finicky sometimes. Let me see if I can make it like make Guile just smoke the fireball, I guess. So I guess it would be like Sonic Blade and then Sonic Boom, right? So like that. You could probably still go through this. No, you can't. Well, I guess I fucked it up there. No, you can still go through it. No, Guile is definitely a harder character to play. But basically, you need level 2 to be a character. And this is just like level 2 to fight against the rest of the cast. So let me see. Like, you see now I have my 100% damage ratio. So like now all my shit is doing the damage it's supposed to do. But it takes 2 drinks. And the only way you can get 2 drinks really is EX Palm and neutral or off a hit confirm. So like do something in EX Palm. That didn't even combo. Do something that combos into EX Palm to get your 2 drinks. And yeah, this is pretty much where this is where you start the game after you get your first hit. But it can be hard to get that first hit, so just keep that in mind. But like I said, I feel like when people find a way to like actually play this character, like a consistent way to play this character, he could definitely shoot up to like A, maybe top of A even, and like S tier. But just for the simple fact that like, you know, he just has to get his drinks up. Damn. But then again, I don't think he's bad though. Look, I'm gonna just put him A because I'm thinking about it. He actually forces something out of people in the game. And he has a lot of tools that are pretty good, I think. So when you're just like standing around in neutral, you can't just let Jamie be there. You have to pressure him. Like you have to come to him. And his buttons are pretty good actually, especially on block. He has really good medium buttons, really good light buttons. So you have to run him down, and he actually wants that. Like especially if he's able to get hits and like maybe hit you, like clip you low for doing sweep or something, and he gets his drinks up. Like I truly think he's an A tier character, to be honest. Not I'm giving him more thought. Like I don't think he's like down here with Dhalsim because I just don't really know what Dhalsim forces out of anybody. Yeah, he doesn't feel weak. He definitely feels like he just takes time. That's definitely a better way to put it. So for now, I'll leave him A. And if I have any more thoughts or I feel like changing my mind, I'll just move him up or down, seeing how I'm feeling. But we'll leave him here. And then the next character I'm gonna bring here into the fold. I guess I'll bring Ryu. Put Ryu. Nice little A. I guess I'm not gonna go in order. I'm just gonna go in order by the characters, like by the list now. So next I'll do Luke, Chun Li, yada yada. I'll go so on and so forth. But Ryu, I don't think he does anything great. Like he's not like crazy insane when it comes to anything besides damage. I think this character shits out damage. If this character touches you, especially if it's the right hit. My goodness. Have y'all seen these Ryu combos that they're uploading on Twitter? Bro, these Ryu combos they just hit you for like 90. Ryu's hitting you for like 90%. Ken is just better? No. I 100% think Ken is better, but just like Ryu still has the damage over Ken, I think, and the fireball game over Ken, and that's it. Everything else Ken is just better at. In the fireball game, not even by much, to be honest. Jamie is cooler, so just because Jamie's cooler, I'm putting Jamie above Ryu. Some people are gonna look at this tier list and be like, "What the hell?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, Jamie is just cooler, so that's why he's there." But Ryu, solid, like, you know, solid buttons up close, like solid up close pressure, because he has like the forward heavy punch that's plus. He has good combo damage. solid plus frames with the Dungeon Charge. Not Dungeon Charge, the Dungeon Blast. I don't really know what it's called. Yo, Henny, thank you for the primer. I appreciate it. I think that's really good for him. And yeah, like he has like, I don't want to say easy hit confirms, but he could do like pretty easy hit confirms. Like it's like medium punch, fireball, medium punch, dash cancel, fucking heavy punch, 100% damage combo. Like I don't know, this character just, he does mad damage, and he's not very hard to play. So I think he's a solid A-tier character. He doesn't do anything too crazy, like I said. Doesn't really force the issue like some other characters can. But he just, you know, solid A-tier. Just your regular Shoto, can do the job. If you want to play him, I say go for it. I think he's a great character. Next, we're gonna talk about Luke. I think Luke is one of the best characters in this game. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think many characters are just fucking with him. I'm not gonna lie. He's just everything that you could ask for in a character, Luke pretty much has. Combo damage, got it. Corner carry on his combos, he's got it. He's got like nice setups in the safe jumps. He's got plus frames. He's got crazy tech. Like he's like one of the only characters in the game that once he hits level 1, you cannot throw a fireball at him. Like if he's in range, if you throw a fireball at him, he could just react with his level 1 super. Especially the Manon control Lukes. Y'all are not low. I know y'all are out here. The Manon control Lukes, I know y'all going crazy with the 1-button super, but but Luke, when he's at just literally when he hits level 1, you just can't throw fireballs at him anymore. And I feel like that's really dominating in neutral, especially since he has a really good fireball of his own. He has a DP for the anti-air or crouch heavy punch, whatever you want to use. His low forward, he could just drive rush low forward into like 40% combo, which is really scaled, but he still gets mad damage off low forward. Solid up close pressure, like his medium punch or crouching medium punch is like +1, so he can do it like 3 times. He's playing like Street Fighter 5 still, except it's Street Fighter 6. Like I don't know, the character just kind of doing everything. He has auto shimmy heavy button. He has throw loops, but you actually don't even have to spend meter in the corner. You can just walk up and throw loop. You could just he could just do it, and he's easy to pick up and play. Yeah, exactly. Like he's easy to pick up and play. He's rewarding and he's fun. Like everything about the character, he just has everything. And okay, so real quick, I want to make a quick disclaimer. The things that I think that are strong in this game are as follows. So if your character can do stand light kick into dash button and it combos, I feel like that's strong. So Jamie, for instance, he can do it. I think this is a strong, like it's gonna be like a fundamental part of like counter poking, you know, in neutral and whatnot. I think that's strong. Same thing with like medium buttons. Like if you have a low, like a low forward that you could not special cancel, but drive rush off of, I think this is gonna be strong in the game. When like obviously as the game progresses, I think that's very strong. And the last thing that I think is strong is like whenever you get your combos, I think you either have to do one, a lot of damage, like or decent damage, and it leads to a good Oki situation, or two, it has to lead to like corner carry, like really good corner carry. Because being in the corner in this game is literally win condition for like 90% of the cast. So being in the corner, like if your character can take you from point A, right, do my combo to point B in the corner, I feel like that's very strong. I literally just did one mid-screen combo, brought him to the corner. Like I said, I think this is very strong. Right, that's like 2 setups I just did right there with Jamie, showing like combo into corner carry is very strong. Same thing like with Luke. He touches you, he has the corner carry. His routes are a little bit different, so you gotta like obviously adapt to what the buttons that you're pressing and whatever it is that you're doing. But it's really important that you have the corner carry, you have the light buttons, and you have a low forward that you can cancel off. Luke has all 3, I think, and he has damage, and he has, you know, level 1. Like I said, you can't zone him. Like level 3, especially if he ever has level 3 and you throw a fireball, God forbid, you ate 50% or 40%. Sorry, like and you just died. Like the game is just over for you. I don't know. He just has so much that's so strong, and he doesn't have any downsides. Like I don't think I played quite a bit of Luke, and I don't think I played a match with Luke where I was like, damn, this matchup feels rough. What the fuck am I supposed to do against this character? It literally doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you're playing against. He just has everything. I think he's one of the best characters in the game. Chun Li, she's kind of like Ryu in the like where she doesn't really have anything that's like too crazy. She has some stuff to get around like fireballs. So like she has like the nice little flip overhead to go into like you can combo off of it on counter hit, I think. Like the flip is really good. I think her Kyosho or like whatever her fireball is called, it's not the best fireball because it doesn't go full screen. I think you have to amp it like or do the overdrive version for it to go full screen. And I don't even then I don't think it goes full screen. I think it goes like 9/10 of the screen and it dissipates at the last second or something. I think. I'm not sure. but I think she has really strong buttons. Her buttons are really good. Same thing. She has like the really good low forward that she could just like drive rush cancel off of and get combos off of. Really solid use of her meter when it comes to like going into level 2 into level 1 with like her air combo and then the drop down level 1. I think that's really good. Her level 3 does mad damage. She's just really strong. She's like Ryu, except like just I think slightly worse. I just think Ryu's better. 'Cause I think he does more damage, better fireball game, and his anti-airs are better. Because Chun Li, her anti-airs down input, a 2-2 input. You can't cross cut 2-2 inputs. So like if somebody tries to cross up on you, like do a cross up jump in, and you press 2-2 and you press your button, your anti-air is gonna whiff, or you're gonna get crossed up and you're just gonna die. Like I've jumped on Chun Li players and I've seen them like whiff their DP, and it's just so funny to see. It's like, okay, you just died because you were right, I guess. I don't know. Who am I playing these days? I've been playing Ken. But I'm not gonna talk about Ken just yet. But I've been playing Ken. Same thing. I've been trying out Luke too because I want to play Luke because I thought he was fun. I didn't even think he was gonna be as fun as he was, and then I tried him out. He's just very fun. Next we're gonna talk about Guile. Guile also I think is one of the best characters in this game. I'm not gonna lie. This character, if you can do charge inputs and charge inputs aren't innately hard to do, but I feel like if you can do them, if you could just throw the boom and DP, I think this character is just one of the best characters in this game. And it's just because how the game functions, I think. Like, I don't necessarily think the zoning playstyle of any fighting game is too difficult to deal with. It's just the fact that Guile, when he's throwing the fireballs, I know fireballs don't do any chip damage, but he's forcing you to come to him. And you can almost never throw a bad boom as Guile. Like, he recovers so fast off a sonic boom that like afterwards you just flash kick every time. Like, I know y'all played against Guile players that really just make it feel like you cannot move. Like I can't jump in the air because I jump, I got flash kick. Okay, I'm gonna move on the ground. Nope, I'm eating like 3 booms. You got hit by like 4 booms. You're like, okay, I'm gonna start parrying. And then once you start parrying, is drive rush in low or drive rush in throw. Like it's very annoying to play against this character, especially if he's holding his ground and not moving backwards. And on top of that, I feel like he has the best buttons in the game. Like like the back medium kick where he could like do like a retreating button's really good. His forward knee is really good, especially if you space it out properly. Solid range on his crouching medium and crouching light punches. Like, and I think it counter hit combos off of one another. I'm not sure 100% how that works, but he just has solid options. Now he does have some shortcomings, like some things that other characters can do that he can't do, like the low forward into drive rush and stuff like that. But he's one of the characters that doesn't need it. He forces you to come to him in a game like this, and and he has so many checkmate situations. Like if you're in burnout against Guile and he has 2 bars, if all he has to do is just go into his level 2 where he gets like the extra booms, and you're in burnout, you're eating like 30% chip. And it's free. Like it's actually just so free. This character just pretty much like heavy punch into drive rush is really good too. Like he could just do he just has to play solid pretty much the whole game. He doesn't have to even do too much. I just think the character is really solid. Definitely one of the best characters in this game for me. He just controls a lot of the pace of the game. Very easy to use. I won't say that because a lot of people don't like to do charge inputs, but that doesn't necessarily make him hard. So you have a point. I do think he's like easier to use because they made a lot of his target combos easier too. Not easier, but his target combos help you with the combos. Like you're supposed to do the target combo into into your supers or into your specials and stuff like that. That's how it makes it, I guess, easy for him to use. Yo, what's up, Scoot? Hope you're doing good, bro. Sorry if I'm not reading too much of chat. I'm trying to like actually like work out my thoughts and try to get through this tier list. But Kimberly, we're gonna talk about Kimberly next. Before the nerfs, I thought she was best character in the game. I'm not gonna lie. This is before the nerfs, but then they took out her DP, and I was like, thank God. And now, low-key, I'm conflicted on whether I want to put her S or A. Because I think her defense is bad, but I don't think that necessarily makes her a bad character in this game. She literally she's playing a different game, it feels like. On offense, like when she gets started on offense, best offense in the game. It's like, I think free, she has like the best offense in the game. In a strike throw game, she has a fuzzy, she got overhead low, she got throw combos, like everything. Yo, Mouse, what's going on, bro? She just has everything. Like on offense, it's free the best character in the game. But the thing is, you got to understand, like, dealing with, like, there's people finding out, like, hella OSs about, like, her teleport or EX teleport when she does run in, figuring out her block strings, learning the ins and outs. It's definitely going to make her offense weaker. So I think I'm going to put her in A. Because pretty much when the game starts to, you know, develop a bit, you're gonna see where she's bad. Also, I didn't know this for a while, but I found out that she actually just does less damage than the whole cast until she does level 3. So there's a reason. I think it's important that she does less damage. Cause I'm not gonna lie, if she was hitting people for like normal character damage with all this mix, I would actually just be so upset. I wouldn't know what to do. I literally wouldn't know what to do. Imagine if she's hitting you for like 30% off a fuzzy, like, or 40% off a fuzzy. Come on now. Yeah, she's definitely a walking 50-50 character. Best walk speed in the game. Really solid shimmies. Corner game is amazing. And Kimberly players that say her neutral is lacking, I'm not gonna lie, y'all just don't switch up your options. I just think like if every now and then you do like a teleport and maybe it gets checked, okay, whatever. Like they check the teleport, you got punished, is fine. Maybe do an EX teleport, maybe do like a run, and after you do all of that, you just start walking in neutral, throwing out some buttons. Like she has so much that you have to think about on top of the system mechanics. So you have to think about drive impact. You got to think about drive rush. You got to think about if she decides to jump. You got to think about if she decides to do 4 jump into the air stall that she has, like the downward elbow. She could do that. She could do teleport. She could do EX teleport. She could do slide. She could do run slide. There's just so many things she could do in neutral that you have to watch out for. Now, while of course there's things that you could do to like, I guess negate that, like just in case she does teleport or run slide or just run cancel or whatever, I'm gonna just be whiff and jab in neutral. Now that you're whiff and jab, it's like, okay, now she's gonna start walking up and taking space. Like she could just do pretty much whatever. And the fact that she could just combo off of her low forward, just like raw straight up, just she didn't have to do anything. She could just do low forward and then combo off of it after. I think that's really good. Air Tatsu plus on block. Yeah, Air Tatsu is plus on block, especially if you could Tiger Knee it. So I'm gonna switch to Kimberly here in a second, or I'll switch her now so I can show you guys the Tiger Knee stuff. But she has a lot of stuff that I feel like is unexplored, but also people are starting to figure out a little bit about what the character can do. So it's making it a little bit difficult to like stay on top of how good she actually will be, or and whatnot. I'm kind of trash at doing this. Predator showed me this literally like 2 minutes ago. But if you do, you could do Tiger Knee Tatsu, and it'll cross up, and you can combo. So like if you're just up close on somebody and like they're respecting you, you do Tiger Knee Tatsu like that. Is that not insane to you guys? Like she could just combo off of standing in front of you cross up. Is that not crazy? Like hello, like this is not Street Fighter. That's not Street Fighter. Like that's not. Plus that's not Street Fighter. Like what? I don't know, man. Low forward is just plus on block, especially if you drive rushes +5. Like, and she has throw loops in the corner. Like probably the best, one of the better throw loops in the game. You sit there and just throw loop them the whole time. And not to mention her obviously her little canister setups where she could do like combo into canister throw, and then she could do Tiger Knee air throw and get combos. Like I feel like that's insane. And then you just set up into overhead low mix guess for game. Like we're not gonna act like this character's okay. I'm not gonna lie. She's not playing Street Fighter, but she's also not like okay. So if she wins neutral, she's like this tier. I think she's like up here. I don't know if y'all can even see it. She's not at an SS. She's at like the moon. She's like up here if she wins neutral. But if she doesn't, and if you can make her get like a block on defense, this is where the character actually does struggle. So like, if you can make her block, so like right here, I got Guile. I guess Guile's not the best example for this, but she actually doesn't have a way to get out of like throw loops. She has the same problem that Marisa has, so she can't get out of throw loops until she has level 1. But then she basically every time you get throw loop, you have to guess if they're gonna level 1 or not, or you have to guess if they're gonna throw you or not, or just block or media or whatever. So it's not really easy to just do, especially if they just decide to jump, because if you do like level 1 or level 3 and they jump, you whiff, so you get punished there too. So it's really hard to come back from losing neutral with her, which I think this game is very snowbally. So if you can manage to win neutral against a character like Kimberly, you can pretty much snowball out of control and win the game. But that's pretty much my thoughts on her. I'll just kind of leave her at A tier. Like I said, if you get her on offense, she's literally to the moon tier. So like, just keep that in mind. But yep, that's for the most part, that's what I think about her. Next, we're gonna talk about Juri. I'm not even gonna talk about her too much because I just think this character is also just broken. Like, I just don't know. Like, I don't know what they were thinking about putting a character. She's literally playing Street Fighter 5 still. Like, she's playing Street Fighter 5, man, and we're playing Street Fighter 6. We're trying to. She's just pressing button. Oh, you walked into my feet. Now you died. And if she has stocks, you can't fuck with her. She's unfuckable. Like she truly just is. Standing medium kick, the 2-hit first hit special cancelable, so it's really easy to get hit confirms if they whiff a button and you just kind of like you just press stand medium kick and you buffer DP or buffer a button or something. She's gonna get the hit confirm, and even if it doesn't hit anything, which it shouldn't if you're pressing it at the right spaces, you just don't get anything. You're gonna get a button and you're gonna be just fine. Her low forward hits at like sweep range. Like her low forward is probably the farthest reaching low forward in the game, or one of them. I think it's like Ken, her, and like Luke all have like the best low forwards in the game. I think. Maybe because maybe I'm not woke on a different low forward. You know, maybe Cammy's low forward is broken or something. I'm not really thinking about it, but like I said, Juri really solid like up close pressure. She has everything that I spoke about that I think is good. I'm not gonna go in the lab with every character, but like for a character like Juri, I feel like I have to. I feel like she has too much. So like if she has stocks, like just having this projectile on the screen is already just a threat, because this is Guile shit. Like Guile does this shit where he does like the blade into her. Here, look, where Guile will do this and he'll walk behind it. Like, why is she doing Guile shit? Like, what am I looking at? She just does this and she can get in front of it. Like, why can she get in front of it? I'm running with it. You have to guess. Like, if you're in the corner, you have to guess. And why can she could just get stocks on block? Like, it's safe, by the way. So it's not even like you have to like be in neutral and like win neutral and then, okay, I got a stock and now I can use it. It's like, okay, I won neutral because I have the best dash in the game, by the way. And I got a stock and you can't punish me for it. And let's talk real quick before I say anything else about her buttons. Why? I'm full screen. I'm full screen with Juri. 2 dashes puts me in throw range. Be for real. Be so for real, man. Be so for real. Be so for real. Be so for real. Because like, what is that? I know you didn't react. Because if you did and you stuck out a button, you probably got hit by this, or you probably got hit by this, or you probably got hit by this, or you got hit by this, or the or what's the other button? Or not that one. This you definitely got hit by this. This button be killing me. I can't even lie. I be getting smoked by this button. But like you're just gonna get hit if you're sticking out buttons trying to check her. You can't check her drive rush; it's too fast. You can't check her regular dash; is too fast, and she has throw loops in the corner. Because why not? Best dash in the game, throw loops in the corner. And if you jump out, that shit is DP'd. She's literally just like, I don't know. She just feels like she's playing Street Fighter 5, except like, and she's playing Street Fighter 6 like at the same time. Like, also, I didn't talk about it, but stand medium punch plus on block, and she could do it twice. I think if you're at the right range, or if you do like here, yeah. If you drive rush it, sorry, you could do it twice because this is +6, so it gels into itself. And you could leave like a small gap so you could throw, or you could do like walk back shimmy and do it again. So like right there, I shimmy, do it again, walk up, throw. And she has the same things that I'll talk about that are strong on pretty much any character in the games, like low forward into a combo. I don't know her combos really, but so low forward into combo, or she could do like stand light kick in a combo. That's really good. They actually just buffed her and put this on her, which I don't know why they thought this was a good idea to just put this on the character, but yeah, she has it. But yeah, like she just had two 4-frame buttons, by the way. Not every character has this. She has 2 4-frame buttons. I think the only other character, if I'm not mistaken, with 2 4-frames might be like Ken, and I think Cammy. I'm not sure. And actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say that she's the only character because I don't know what other characters have 2 4-frame buttons. I know everybody for the most part does have a 4-frame. I just don't know if they have 2. Yeah, and like I said, her low forward is literally the best low forward in the game, I think. So good luck with that. Is there anything that I missed? Oh yeah, her combo damage is just insane. Like every time she touches you, like I said, I don't know the combo routes. You can go look at a Juri player or something, but every time they touch you, if they have 3 stocks, you're looped. You're for sure looped. I don't know what the combo is. It looks something like that. It looks something like that, and then they do like button ender, and you ate 60% if she had the meter for it. So yeah, good luck if you thought you were living against Juri, because you're not. She also, I think the only thing that she does struggle with a little bit is characters that can zone her out. So Guile, for instance, if you can like sit here like keep the booms up on pressure, she can't really throw her fireball and follow behind it because you know you're playing Guile. You can't really jump on him either because you know you're Guile. She does have a dive kick also. Be thankful they nerfed her damage. I'm very happy they nerfed her damage. But pretty much, I think Juri is just one of the best characters in the game. Like, and I feel like it's not, you can't even really argue it. I think she's top 5 low key. Also, speaking of like a top 5 character, I also think Ken is one of the best characters in the game. Low key, I think 1 and 2 is low key like Ken and Luke, but I'm not 100% sure. I could speak all day about Ken. I think this character has literally everything. Like, I'm gonna bring up Ken in the practice because why not? But just to give you guys like an example of like why I think he's so strong. He does have some things you got to figure out when it comes to matchups and whatnot. But once you figure these things out, it's like it's pretty clear that he's one of the best characters in the game. I don't have DJ up yet. I'll do DJ in a bit whenever he comes up. So I'm gonna do Blanka and Honda next. So Ken, wait, where's he at? Ken, like I said, he's like a normal Shoto, so he has the fireball game, he has the DP, obviously he has the overdrive version of the DP, which actually helps him out a lot because it's multi-hitting, so it beats other characters' armor, like it beats Marisa when she does her like armored stuff. He has new Jinrai kicks, which this is actually really good. So it combos, you can go into super off of it. If you do like the medium version, you can't mash out of it. If you do the heavy version, you're just safe. And you can combo off of it. His DP is very good. Yes, his DP is very good. Solid combo options. And he's just one of the characters that like once he touches you, you're in the corner. Like it doesn't even matter. Like even here, like I got one touch and you're mid screen already. And that's not even me doing like the bullshit combo. Like that was me doing the regular combo. Like if you do the bullshit combo like this one, he has literally corner to corner. Like he can just do that. Okay, cool. But if you manage to get hit mid screen, you're in the corner for sure. Like a really far reaching low forward, so brought you straight to the corner. And this is guess. You have to guess. It's strike throw guess. And then if you guess wrong, like you got thrown, you're getting throw loop now, because he's a throw loop character, and his strike throw is probably one of the best in the game, I think, because he just jab, 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 throw, jab, act like I'm gonna throw, shimmy, and then you get like whatever combo it is that you're gonna do. You can go to level 2 there. You can do whatever you want. Low forward, like I said, one of the farthest reaching normals in the game. He has really solid space traps. So like a lot of times when you have people in block strings and they want to just like mash something out of it, I'll make him mash like light punch or something, or like stand light punch maybe, and he'll do off of like count 3. So like something like this. This works like a charm. So this is a common block string you'll do with Ken. It'll be like that. That's a common block string. And then you see how like Jamie's not even in range to press the stand light punch. Like you're not in range for that. You can't do that. And if I don't even like want to wait for the timing, like obviously you will wait for them to whiff something bigger, but if you space trap it properly, like I just did there, you get full comboed. Same thing in the corner. Like it's literally the same idea in the corner. If you're just like kind of like shimmying back and forth, you get like the big stand heavy punch counter hit. This is really good for you. Same thing with whiff punishing on the stand heavy kick. Like anytime you touch characters with pretty much anything, that shit is corner carry. You're going to like you're in the corner. You got hit by Ken, you're in the corner now. Like you just have to accept that. And he gets Oki off of literally everything. Everything I have Oki off of. I have Oki off of Run Tatsu. I have Oki off of this DP right here. I even got Oki off of this. Like I forgot what the setup is here. It's like whiff jab into it, I think. Yeah, he has Oki off of pretty much like everything. Anytime you get touched by Ken, strike throw, corner carry, solid damage. Like I said, low 4 is really good. Space traps are really good. 2 4 frames on his light buttons. His light buttons are also really good for punishing. So like if Jamie does so like Jamie players a lot of times they're just kind of like, I do this sometimes too, I'm not gonna lie. I'll just brain dead do something like that. Light kick is great for punishing. Same thing when it comes to like, even if I wanted to like spend some bar and get the corner carry, you could do that too. Yeah, stand medium kick, really good, really solid poke and neutral. You can kind of just like shimmy in and out of the range, throw this out, shimmy in and out of the range. And this is hit confirmable too, by the way. So you can hit confirm this. And it has really good usage on like counter hit. So like if I manage to get stand medium kick counter hit, I get a combo off of it. Same thing with punish counter. I get a low forward and a DP. Like he just has so much he could do. Like I didn't even talk about this. I didn't talk about Dragon Lash because we didn't need to yet. I could just like at any point if I'm sick of playing neutral and throwing fireballs and anti-airing, I could just be like, fuck it, I'm in, and then strike throw if you blocked it. And if you get hit, let's say they get counter hit, you got comboed because you got counter hit right there. Usually the combo I do is something simple. I just do that into this. But if you want to go for like crazy stuff, let's say they blocked it or they got hit crouching, you could do like he has loops. Like you can't tell me this shit is not cool. Like come on now. This character just literally has he has neutral skip, he has fireball, I have anti-air, and I have corner carry, and I have one of the best low forwards in the game, and 2 4 framers. And stand like kick. This is one of the shortcomings, but it's not even that big of a deal. He can't combo off of this, which I think if he could, he would probably just. I think he would free be the best character in the game, but I'm glad he can't combo off of it. It only works off a counter hit, so like if they get counter hit here, you can get the combo, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about Ken. Really solid. I think a free top tier in this game. I think this is my opinion. Next we'll talk about I think low-key maybe I could move some of these characters up because I'm not really sure where too many of these other characters are gonna go. But for starters, for Blanka, Blanka's a rough one. I know Flash is gonna kill me if I put him in S tier, but I think he is. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's because I don't know the matchup. I will admit, while I'm putting him here, I do not understand the matchup. I don't know the matchup, but I don't think it matters though. I don't think it matters because Blanka just like he just that shit is just Blanka ball and neutral, pretty much unpunishable. He has like his up ball DP, which obviously is not like nothing crazy, but he has a DP like so it's not like it's not like he's getting smoked on defense or anything like that. His buttons are kind of trash, I will say, but I feel like he makes up for that when it comes to like dealing with fireballs. Cause I'm not dealing with fireballs. Well, he can deal with fireballs because he has like the low slide, right? You have to react to it, but it's still one of those things that like not many characters have something like that. Other characters got to do like risky special moves. I think Blanka is really good. He has ridiculous setups. Like if I could pilot this character, I would go into training mode and show you guys, but I just cannot pilot this character. I'm not gonna lie. Not that I can't. I just haven't tried to. What's up, Foxy? I just haven't tried to. Is this ordered? Not quite yet. I'm just still kind of working through where I want to put all the characters, and then maybe I think I'll get to ordering it. But maybe I'm a little cap. Maybe I'm a little cap on the Blanka placement. Just a little bit. But I don't know. I still think if he's not here, he's for sure top 10. Like, actually, I'm gonna leave him in S tier. I'm confident in my S tier placement. I definitely think he's here. I'm not gonna go too crazy, but he has solid mix. He has low overhead. He has the good Blanka ball shit. He just and his level 2 when he goes into his electric Blanka ball. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but he God forbid he has Blanka Chan out and he goes into level 2. It's literally guess for your life. It's guess for your life. It truly just is. Blanka's so slept on. His install is insane. No, Blanka. I wouldn't say he's a war crime, but he's definitely out here. He's plotting on war crimes for sure. He's not quite getting it done, but he's plotting for sure. I think the other characters are definitely better because they have like more like solid game plans, So like Blanka def seems crazy between good Oki and level 2 for on block win the game. Yeah, it's crazy because when he has his install on and he does like Blanka ball, he could just like make you guess. Like I didn't know what was going on, to be fair, but I got hit with Blanka ball into down Blanka ball into side Blanka ball. Like I don't know, Blanka was just on some shit. And hold on, I have a clip. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I have a clip I want to show y'all. I was playing against Flash earlier today, and he hit me with some shit, yo. Like he hit me with this, and I was like, "What the fuck is Blanka on, bro?" Wait, I don't think he hit me with this, but he definitely hit this on somebody. That shit was just so funny. It's probably gonna be no audio because I don't quite have the audio here, but bro, the shit he did was actually the funniest shit I've seen on the game with Blanka. I was just so confused as to what was going on. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. It's gonna look a little tacky, but y'all just give it a second. Also, I hope the FPS isn't shit when I show the clip. Okay, yeah, no, here it is. I got the clip. I got the clip. All right, so here, look, take a look. So this is automatic in Flash we're playing today. I clipped this shit because I saw it and I was like, what the fuck is Blanka on, bro? Like, look at this. So he has install. He did 3 Blanka balls and he got mixed. And look, what is this? Like, what is that? Look at him. Look at him into air combo. I've never even seen that high on the stage before. Like, that shit was so funny. Nah, but oh my gosh, that was funny. No, but Blanka, like I said, solid solid S tier. I think even if anybody disagrees with this, I just feel like when you see or fight a good Blanka player, you'll start to see that like, okay, maybe this character's on some shit. Just keep that in your mind when you remember. K7 said Blanka's S tier. Just remember. Next we're gonna talk about everybody's favorite Honda, free S tier. I don't know if he's SS because I don't think we're like counterplaying the matchup how we should, because I think there's a lot of decent counterplay to him that people are not quite using just yet. So like when Honda goes for shit like headbutt or like EX headbutt in the corner, or like let's not EX headbutt, sorry, EX butt slam in the corner, to get out of like bad situations, people are still not using drive reversal, me included. So I feel like getting him away from you is definitely going to be the play, because he's very easy to play against when he's like further away from you, but the closer he gets, the more dangerous he gets. And no one's really like using their meter to get him away from you, which I also am not doing. But so good counterplay to Honda would be like trying to drive impact his headbutt on startup. You have to do it when as soon as you see him enter the startup, otherwise you're gonna get drive impact back. But that's still not even good counterplay. You have to be parrying the character. You have to be drive reversaling the character, basically getting him away from you, so he's not in like command grab range or button butt slam range, or you know, whatever. You just don't want him to be able to get into that range. But also in neutral, he's actually one of the not easier characters to deal with in neutral, because that's definitely not the case. But if he's just really like one-dimensional Honda player, like he's just spamming headbutt, you can press buttons to beat him out of it. Like it's definitely possible. He could die for doing headbutt in neutral. Like if you press the right button, like he can't just spam it. Like that's just not spammable. The one thing I will say that's spammable, I'm not gonna lie, is butt slam. Low-key, every time I try to answer a butt slam, I just die. I don't know. I feel like if it crosses you up, it should be negative, but if it hits in front of you, then it's plus. I feel like that should be the case, or depending on the version that he does, I don't know, but something needs to give about that damn butt slam. That shit gotta go. But as far as headbutt goes, I don't feel like it's like the end of the world, but he still has some shit when he's up close. Hands is really good when it comes to like with his sumo spirit thing, where it's plus, so you get like strike throw mix up close. He has a command grab that does like 30% if you just amp it, like if you do the OD version. He just has like solid neutral, like, and if you don't play him like an ape, you could still go crazy. You could still do really good shit with him. He has like the card cancel overhead stuff. Here, I'm gonna go do a little bit of this so I can show you guys. The card cancel overhead stuff is actually the stuff that I think is probably the most fucked up with him, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting grabbed out of that every time. Yeah, he has decent normals, like solid, like this is a decent normal, but I think his most annoying normal is this one right here. This shit is so good. Like I don't like the Honda players are spamming this, and it's so annoying because it actually is a true low. Like you have to block this low, and as soon as you're trying to block this low, it's like, okay, I'm doing butt slam, and you have to guess what side I'm gonna be on. You're not gonna anti-air it because, you know, whatever. And can we talk about this button? This button is insane. This button anti-airs. This button is his punish counter. This button is, bro, 8-frame startup, 7-frame active. You're getting chopped. You're just getting chopped. But the shit that I'm talking about here is this shit right here, where you could do fake overhead into command grab. So like, that's a true overhead. But if you can card cancel it, I'm fucking it up on this side, but you can card cancel this and get the command grab. So it's like, okay, I'm up close. Oh, you see the overhead coming out, right? And then it's like, oh, no, you didn't see the overhead. I just did command grab, and you lost 30% of your life. And God forbid you tried to parry, because on punish counter this shit does more. Yeah, look at that. Like, you just 8 mad damage for nothing. Like, but also, like I said, coupled with like headbutt being pretty good, especially late in the active frames. If you hit it late in the active frames, it becomes like, it obviously changes the frame data on block. But he just has really solid shit. Like really good buttons, solid neutral, and also like command grab. Like I said, I feel like any character with like command grab, like, you know, a command grab in general is just really good. And also one thing that's also not talked about enough, I think that his drive gauge pressure is really good. Like, if somebody's just for bust slam, can't you just jump? I don't think so. But look at how much damage my headbutt is doing. Every time you hold the headbutt, you lost 1 full drive gauge. Like that means you just have to hold 3 or 4 headbutts for it to be like an actual fucking issue. And then also he could just do hands on block, because hands is good, or like if he has I don't know how to do the sumo spirit. Okay, yeah, and hands is really good in sumo spirit too. Like, my goodness, did you see? Like he just does so much drive gauge damage. His combos do a lot of damage if you have the routes for him. Just really overall solid character. I'm not gonna go on too much longer about E.Honda, because who wants to talk about him? Now, next character we're gonna talk about is Dee Jay. I think Dee Jay is also one of the freest S tier characters, like the freest SS tier characters. To be honest, like You just can't go wrong with this character. Like this character actually just does everything, and he has like the most unreactable. I'm gonna just leave the tier list up for a little bit actually. But Dee Jay has like literally the most unreactable dash I've seen in this game. He's like tied with like Juri for like the most unreactable dashes in this game. Yeah, Jamaican sensation, bro. He's going crazy. So his fireball is like amazing. He has one of the best fireballs in the game just because it shoots two. So it shoots two fireballs, so it just wins projectile wars sometimes. Like if you're against like Ken or Ryu or Chun Li or somebody just with like a singular fireball, even like Luke, your first fireball is gonna clash with theirs, and then your second fireball is gonna win. Like he forces you to come to him, but he doesn't even want that. I think he's a better character up close than he is as a zoner, and he has charge inputs for his anti-air. So like he's throwing the fireball, he has the feints, so like you could fake people out, which is truly I think one of the most broken things in this game. Like you have to play this game reactionary because you have to react to you have to react to jump-ins, you have to react to drive rush, but his is not reactable. You have to react to drive impact, which is reactable, but it's something you got to be looking out for. You got to react to projectiles just in case you want to parry it or jump over it, or if you want to do a anti projectile move like Jamie's breakdance. You have to be paying attention. You have to be able to recognize what's happening and react accordingly. But the thing is, he's a character that can mess with your reactions. Like, and I don't think that's okay. Like he just has a feint. No other character has like fake outs like that. He has the feints, which is really good. He has the shimmy, like the sway. I forget what the move is called. But where if he's up close and he does the sway, you just get shimmied because he's in front of you and he just has a built-in shimmy. Yo, Destroyer, thank you for the raid, bro. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Everybody, welcome from Destroyer stream. We're doing a Street Fighter 6 tier. Let's get in here. Cross up feint is dirty. Sway is fine. So sway is fine. I'm not saying it's broken or anything, but I'm saying it's really good. It's like a part of his kit. So like you have to come to the character, but he also can come to you. Like he could just play however. There's no matchup in this game where a DJ is like, okay, what do I do? Guile zoning me. Like, no, he doesn't care because he's winning the fireball war. Like, why is DJ winning against Guile? Who knows? I don't know. Literally just no clue. He's just winning. Feints are really good. His combo damage is insane. This character has like not Marisa level damage because Marisa just on a different tier of damage, but this character is just nuts. I think when it comes to it, like if he gets the right hit and the right whatever it is, like he's gonna smoke you for at least 60% of your life. At least like, and his supers are pretty decent. I think his what is it, the beat super where you gotta like time it or whatever, I think that one's pretty good. And I think it's the level 1 where if you do it on punish counter, he gets so much damage off of that one too. Like he just has a lot of good routes that he can go for on top of his zoning, and some of the best anti-airs in the game, might I add. Like Street Fighter is a strike throw game. This character can fake you out and strike throw. He has the better fireballs. He has the good anti-airs. I will say one thing that he is lacking a little bit in is like the button department. Like his buttons are good, but if you're just in front of like, if you're just kind of like playing like the just outside of low forward range, DJ probably doesn't have a button he wants to really press. He's just probably gonna either do slide or like crouching medium kick to get the knockdown, and then he wants to get in. This character, like he wants to be really close or he wants to be kind of far away. Like he doesn't want to poke too much. He just wants to be in or he wants to be out. But I don't think that's the worst thing when it comes to dealing with some of the characters in this game. If you throw double fireball too much, you'll get jumped, EX boomed. Complex, you're a DJ player. Your opinion just literally just can't count here. Like you're gonna say things that are gonna downplay the character, but we just gotta keep it a buck, brother. This character's insane. Like he's really good. I don't think he's like innately just broken, but bro, yeah, as a DJ player, you're not gonna be like I know you could jump over double fireball, but he could also just do feint fireball and tear you for your whole life. So it goes both ways, But overall, I do think he's one of the best characters in this game. Chun is big time downplayed. I think low key is just what it is. Like I just haven't seen it. Maybe I haven't seen enough of her, but I just don't think that she has anything that's like too crazy compared to like I guess the rest of the cast when it comes to like forcing the issue. Maybe I have to see some like setups out of her stance or like some crazy Oki, but nothing too crazy. I do think she's a strong character though. Don't think A tier is like me thinking she's bad or anything. I do think she's a strong character still. She doesn't lose to anything in this game. That's fair. She does have like the anti-zoning, like she has like the flip or whatever, like the overhead flip and the to get over fireballs, or she has really strong buttons in neutral. I could see it. I could see it. Maybe if you were in here, you could talk me out of like move. If you could talk me into moving her up, I would be at like 100% down to. But I don't know. I haven't seen too much about the character or with the character for me to think she's insane. Me personally, I hate fighting against her because Chun Li's be cooking me. I can't lie. But I also know like not very little about the character, but I don't know like all her frame data when it comes to like counter poking and whatnot. But moving on, we're gonna go on to Manon, and this one I'm having trouble like figuring out where to place. I think I'm gonna leave SS like this, but I'm really tempted to put her up here. I really just am, just because I think she's so strong when she's strong, but she's not like, I don't think she's these characters strong. I think these characters could do whatever they want. I don't think she's like these characters strong, like all these characters up here, they pretty much just enforce their game plan at any point in the game. And there's no real range where they can be at where it's like, okay, I can't really function here. Like she's too feast or famine to be top tier. Yeah, I was gonna say that she does have some downsides. Like if she doesn't get her medals, she's not like too crazy. But the thing is, in Street Fighter, if you're just playing and you get any hits or you get the right hits that you want with this character, because I think she has some of the best pokes in the game. Her buttons go really far. And if you get the hits that you want with her, stacking up her medals can be something that just like, it's something that happens so quick you didn't even realize it. Like, oh, like start of the round we're playing some neutral. Oh, I got an early command grab. You weren't paying attention. Okay, I'm at 2 medals. We're fighting a little bit. I get like a nice little punish counter poke or something. I dash in. I do my little whatever combo it is that she has into her hit grab. Boom, I'm at level 3. Now level 3 is like, okay, wait, this command grab kind of hurts. Maybe let's say I did all that and I lost the round. Next round, same thing. I get like 1 or 2 hit grabs. I'm at level 5. Like it's just crazy the amount of damage that her command grab does. Like she could. What frustrates me the most about this character is that she actually doesn't have to command grab you the whole time to stack up her medals, and then for game point or literally for the set, she can command grab you for 40%. Actually, you know what? Let me get my numbers straight. I actually want to know exactly how much this command grab is going to do. I would like to know. I'm actually very curious. She's not here yet. Let's take a look. If she managed to get level 5, what's the command grab input chat? Oh, there it is. This is the light version. Oh, 3. Okay, 3-7. Does EX make it do more damage? EX does not make it do more damage. But like, if you ever get hit, like trying to like parry, like I don't know, parry something neutral, like maybe you want to parry a jump in or something, and she hits you with punish counter command grab. Look at that. That's half your life. I don't know. I still feel like that's kind of insane. Like to ever get hit by a command grab that does anything more than I think 25% on a command grab is just insane to me. And to just think that she could just do nearly half your life off of one is insane. In a strike throw game, mind you, this is a game that is designed to be played as a strike throw game. The only characters that are not playing strike throw in this game, I think, is like Kimberly and maybe like one other character that I can't remember off the top of my head. But like I said, Manon has really good pokes and really good like situation. Like so, like stand medium punch. This one right here, this shit -1. So like right here, what are you pressing at -1 at this range that you're gonna contest her with? You can't really contest her with much of anything. Like besides maybe a low forward, but like really like she just like. What do I mean strike throw? Strike throw is basically the only way that you're going to open up an opponent is when you're in throw range. That's not the only way. Of course, whip punishes are a thing and anti-airs and whatnot, but when you're in throw range, it forces your opponent to make a decision on whether you're going to throw them or whether you're going to strike them. Strike beats throw, and yeah. That's what I mean by strike throw. Problem with Manon is that everything against her is punish counter too. What do you mean everything against her? You mean like when she does like stupid shit in neutral like this? Is that what you're talking about? Also, this is like the most fuck it move in the game. Like, why could she just do random overhead? I don't know. Not stupid shit. Everything she does. Oh, okay. I see. You're saying you put yourself at risk for everything. But my thing is you don't have to play her like that. That's I feel like that's what makes her so good. You don't have to play her like I don't even know the combo. What's the combo that Manon players do? It's like some shit. It's like, what is the target combo thing that they do? They do like a target combo into the hit grab. Well, I don't need to know the whole combo basically, but pretty much you don't have to play her like that. You could just play her off of using the threat of it. Foxy, you know that you would know this better than anybody, Foxy. You're as a top player, like the threat of a move or the threat of an attack is always a lot stronger. Not always a lot stronger. I'm not gonna say always, but a lot of the time is a lot stronger than the move itself. Now, while the command grab is doing damn near 40% of your life, like everybody's thinking, I'm not taking that. So it's that Strike City all day. You're getting strike all day because you're scared of this command grab. And literally the one time you fuck up, the one time you slip up, that shit is the game. Like, and the way she could play life leads too, she could just chill. She didn't even have to do much because you're not taking chip damage in this game, so you're not forced to really do anything. You could just slowly walk him down, maybe a random overhead, whatever. Her regular throw is the best in the game. Oh yeah, it just leaves you right in front of him. So yeah, cool. So yeah, throw loops, by the way, also has a throw loop. So if you're ever in the corner, it's literally guess for game. Her anti-airs are pretty good. I know some people are saying her anti-air is a little finicky, but I think you just got to work around it. I think she has some of the best like confirms off her anti-airs. They do this. This is what it is. Manon players will do this off of anti-air, and then they'll do like whatever it is that that you get off of it. So like if they get like a counter hit off of jumping, it'll be this into this or something. This is like free anti-air like into a metal. This shit hits mad high up, like, and this hits everywhere. You're not crossing, like, I don't even think you can cross her up on this, low key. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this character's game plan is just like the way you should play Street Fighter is for sure really good, especially mixed in with the system mechanics. Like, I know her drive rush is not the greatest, like it doesn't go that fast, but she still has solid neutral, like solid buttons, like I said, solid pokes. And don't even get me started on the burnout shit. Like, if she ever has you burnt out, let me see, where's the burnout? I literally got hit with this shit earlier today, and I was just crying. Like, this is +3 on block, so it kind of just loops back into itself. So it means you would have to press your 4-frame to trade with her here. So she could just keep doing this, and it's guess every time. Like I press this, guess. Oh, you guess wrong, yeah, grab. Oh, like let's say you want to mash. Okay, you mash. Oh, we trade. Just keep doing it. Guess. Oh, you didn't do anything. Okay, you got grab. Like what? And also, it's not even far-fetched for her to have you in burnout because her, like, what is it? I forget what button it is. I think it's this that Manon players are doing. This shit almost takes a full gauge of your drive meter. Like, she could just kind of like sit here in neutral, throw out a couple pokes. Obviously not that one. That's not what I want to do. Throw out a couple pokes, throw out some heavies, do whatever it is she's gonna do, like whatever fuck it button she wants to do, like this overhead shit. The overhead is what actually pisses me off. I'm not even gonna lie. I hate this overhead. You cannot punish this. It's -9, but it's bait. You can't punish. But yeah, like she just plays like the solid strike throw game plan, and I feel like whenever you play a character like that can scale, and she keeps her medals in between the rounds, she scales. I feel like you just can't go wrong. If you want to pick this character and player, I think she's definitely a character that's worth putting your time into. So yeah. If you DI, she gets wasted. I think that's every character in the game. Like any character, if you just DI, like whatever. Oh, you mean if you DI her, if she just does some shit in neutral and you DI her? Yeah, I mean, sure, but if you just don't do anything, you can just DI back and then you get a medal for free. You get a medal off of DI, you get a medal off of just grabbing somebody, you get a medal off a hit. You literally get a medal off of anti-airs. Like, she gets medals off of pretty much just playing the game. So I don't want to hear that she can't get medals in the game because yes, she's gonna get a medal. Like, at least, like, I've never seen a Manon player not have at least like 3 medals. I can't even cap. Next character that we're gonna talk about is gonna be Marisa. See, this character is a little bit of a tricky one for me because I have a little bit of a skewed opinion on her since I play her. So I feel like I'm not gonna say I'm a down player, but I definitely notice her shortcomings more than most. But I think just for the sake of it, for like safety's sake, I'm gonna put her like S tier, like here. I just think that once people figure out how to counterplay her and like how to play around her, her stock can go down. Her stock can go down, but it's just like understanding that in the game of Street Fighter, off of like, I understand it's a strike throw game. She also lacks some of the things that I'll talk about that were strong. But I feel like when you get the hits with her, or when you have people in the corner, a lot of her pressure becomes so much more overwhelming. Like, Marisa's not as good as Manon, in your opinion. Well, that's fine. You can make your tier list. But I feel like when I'm gonna speak a little bit about Marisa because I do think her stock can go down, but this is when people learn how to play against her. Um, it's pretty much in neutral. It's like you pretty much win neutral against Marisa. Like majority of the cast can pretty much win neutral against her. But the thing about her that I think is strong is like in a game where like Street Fighter, where it's like Fireball City or whatever, like where everybody throwing fireballs or everybody's like you know, like trying to look for DP anti-airs or whatever. She has like an anti-fireball move, which is actually pretty good. You can jab her out of it, so it's something to keep in mind. But when she has people in the corner, a lot of her like mix-up game is truly just heavily in her favor. I think like her like risk reward is just some of the best in the game. Now, while you could just force people to come off their drive meter too. So like if you're ever like hitting someone in the corner and they don't want to deal with the mix-up, they'll probably use drive reversal, and then you just have to get in again, which is not the worst. But her drive rush buttons are also pretty good. So if you do like drive rush into pretty much anything, you're plus like is like everything. I know it's like most of the cast, but it's just her, for example, like pretty much everything's plus. And she forces a guess pretty much off of every situation. Like, and if you guess wrong, her reward is just some of the best in the game. I know you guys have all seen the crazy Twitter clips where like Marissa's are just shitting out damage, but this is truly the case. Like, it's not even like I've never seen a combo off from Marisa and been like, oh, that's just Twitter clip. You're probably not gonna see that combo in the game. With her, no, you're gonna see that shit because this character just shits out damage. That's just what happens. I didn't even like finish the combo there, but like this is a completely viable situation or a completely like viable combo. I did 52%, no super. I didn't super you. Characters are not even dreaming of touching this kind of damage. And if they jump at you in the wrong arc, of course, like I feel like her anti-airs are a little bit trash. Just because so like at some ranges, like if they jump here, your anti-air is not gonna hit them. So this makes it a little bit of a struggle when you play the character, but you can like not cross cut it, but you kind of can like. But you might get Gladius, but it's not the worst because if you just if you walk under and then you decide to do Gladius, that's fine too. Or if somebody decides to jump at you and you want to charge this, you could do that. Also, she has like the parry OS on the jump in, so if they jump in and press a button, you can parry it. But if they land in front of you, you also get the grab. So it's not the worst thing when people are jumping at you. Solid air to airs. Like I said, really good combo damage, and really just anytime anything's happening in the game of Street Fighter that you could pretty much like count on Marisa that she's probably gonna, if she wins an engagement, it's gonna be hell for you. Like there's not many other characters in this game where I felt like when I'm blocking shit from them, I'm in danger. Like against Marisa, you're just in danger. Like you just eat so much drive gauge damage, so you're forced to make a decision whether it's to like jump out or whether it's to I want to drive impact to get myself out. I want to drive reversal. I'm gonna just hold parry. Like you are forced to do something. Something has to be done. She's not a character you can just wait back and like kind of see what's going on. You can't do that. In neutral, you can. I will say she's a character you have to whiff punish. She's like if she's whiffing shit, you gotta whiff punish her for it. But you can't keep her out for too long. Once she's in, you're gonna have to make a decision. And I think especially with the game, way this game is designed, like with the house, like I'm not gonna say the stages are too small, but the stages are relatively small. Like it's not too much. You don't have too much stage to work with before one of us is in the corner. One thing that I do think she does struggle with is throw loops. But the reason that I put her S tier and not A is because apparently there's a new tech that's found basically to where if somebody's throw looping you in the corner, which Marisa is very susceptible to, there's like I don't even know how to do it, but basically you use the jump cancel frames, like the first few jump cancel frames to be immune to throws, and then you cancel into parry. I still don't know how to do it. I think I just did it there, but you cancel into parry, and if they whiff throw, you get punish counter on your command grab, and this shit is mad damage. Like if I can reverse the situation for being right like this, then I feel like this character is 100% S tier. I don't feel like there's a world where this character is not S tier if I could do something like that. Now, do I feel like this OS has a place in this game? Maybe not, but there's something that I got to see, because when your throw loops in this game are so strong, having an answer like this to a throw loop, I feel like is so underrated. It's not even funny. Like people are not even paying attention to the shit you can do like with stuff like that. Yeah, Manon can do it too with her command grab. Any character that has a command grab can do it. Zangief can do it. Lily can do it. My girl Marisa could do it. Like this kind of defense is gonna make it really scary when it comes to doing anything on Oki. And I think Marisa probably has the best version of it, because if I do this, I cancel my jump frames into a parry. So it's not like it's not like I'm going straight into a command grab to where if somebody jumps on me, I died. Like so I go into parry and I can just hold the parry, and if they hit the parry, then I still get the damage. You know, I still get the anti-air. It's a better situation than any other character that has this OS. Like and no one's really talking about it. It's just something that I thought of, but I truly think that if this can be like, I guess, replicated properly or like put in the game, like I guess if this could be done on a consistent basis, like whether it's in tournament, whatever the case is, if you're playing and you could do this consistently, I truly think if anybody's sitting there trying to throw loop you and you could just fuck them up for it like this, like come on now, so free. Like I said, really, really good damage, really good offensive pressure. She doesn't really enjoy the fact that your opponent does drive impact, so she smokes it with everything. This smokes drive impact, this smokes drive impact, pretty much everything. How do you deal with Cammy as Marisa? You have to get a hit, and if you get a hit, you win. Can I explain the OS again? It's basically just you cancel the jump, the startup of a jump with parry, so you're immune to throws, and then you still get the parry off. That's how it works. Not too much more on Marisa, but I definitely think her placement is deserved, especially like coming from someone that does play the character. Next, we're gonna talk about JP. JP is S tier, I think. I don't think he's like SS, like everybody swears he is. There's some people like, oh my gosh, JP top 1, like this character's ridiculous. Now, while I think his game plan can be oppressive and he has really good offense, I truly think once people start to understand like counterplay to him and what their characters can do to get through his zoning, it's gonna be a little bit easier to deal with the character. People are already finding many different ways to get around this character's zoning. So like for instance, Juri can just dash through his shit. Luke, if Luke does drive rush, Luke just literally runs past his fireballs and his command grab. I think is like sometimes the kit of this character doesn't even work. And if you have like Ken, for instance, Ken has like a setup where you could do meaty Hadouken on wake up, and if he does parry, then he just gets smoked. So you can't even use his wake up reversal on Ken or pretty much any character that has like a meaty fireball setup or anything like that. You just can't use it. Like there's certain things that once people are starting to figure out, I feel like he's gonna be slowly like falling down the tier list, but I don't think he could fall too far because this character has like I said, really good zoning. So like if somebody finds himself full screen and they ate a combo or two, or you got like a good read or something like that, he for sure has really good zoning. He can keep people at distance, especially in burnout. He does a ton of chip in burnout. Really good damage to people's drive meters if they're just sitting there blocking in neutral the whole time. But people are starting to do like perfect parries on his projectile, so you can start to get past it that way. One other thing I will say, he is a little bit weak to drive impact. A lot of his like neutral pokes are not special cancelable, so like if they just do it, and you just throw drive impact at it, you just win. And a lot of times when they do actually throw special cancelable buttons, they're just doing button into like that get off me move. What is it, like the 2-3-6 punch or whatever, where they just send you full screen. You can't do that on block. You just drive impact that too. Like it just doesn't matter. Like, but overall, I will say this character does really good damage, really good zoning, and he can mix. He has a fuzzy like, and his level 2 is insane. He just pops level 2 and you're just getting mixed. Like, I don't know. This character just has pretty much like anything that you ever would want in a character. He has it, except like he's like playing a zoner that's like rush down at the same time. Like, I just don't know how they made a character like this, but he's actually pretty cool. I can't lie. His fireballs take time to activate. Yeah, they do. But he's like rush down and zoning mixed in together with a decent wake up option. Like it's not the best, but it definitely can make it really hard to make it really hard to get in on him. But also once he's in, it makes it hard for him to fuck you up for it. Thank you for downplaying Kim. No, you weren't here earlier when I was talking about her. I said if this character is on offense, this character is to the moon. This character is moon tier. I'm not downplaying. Nope. I'm woke. Y'all are fierce. You think you low? She's up here for sure. But for the sake of like dealing with that DP killed her ass. Yeah, no, like yeah, DP killed her, but it's just because I think she's trash on defense, and I don't think she can do anything like. As far as like mashing out of space traps or like jumping out of the corner is not very easy with her, but on offense, like I said, she's one of the best characters in the game. But if you have to play defense or you lose neutral with her, which is possible, I think she's like mid tier here. But on offense, she for sure is mixing you. She's not even playing Street Fighter. I know about the Tiger Knee shit. I like the Tiger Knee Tattoo or whatever that she got that's plus or cross up. Like that's just dirty. I know about the fuzzies. I know about all that. The Kimberly players think yellow. Is JP hard? No, he's not. He's not very hard to play. I think he's actually one of the easier characters to play in the game. And there's a lot of JP players that are truly carried. I can't lie. Like half of the JP players that are masters are carried. I can't lie. How does JP do versus Honda? I don't know. I don't play him. But next we're gonna talk about if I knew the matchup, then I would be able to give you a more accurate representation of it. But no. She's a MKX character. No, she for sure is, but everybody's not woke. Also, Kimberly doesn't have a DP. It's not a real DP. Next character we're gonna talk about is Zangief. I low-key think Zangief is like, I haven't played a really really good Zangief, but I don't think that he's. I don't think he's here with them. But maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm trying to be too woke, but I think he's like up here too. He has like, I wanted to talk a little bit about his matchup spread, but he's a command grab character and he's like pretty slow. So when it comes to like moving in and trying to actually take space, he does it like slower, obviously, but I don't feel like it's a bad thing because in this game, like I said, you don't take chip damage. So sitting there blocking fireballs all day, walking your opponent down to the corner is not a bad strategy at all by any means. I don't think you could ever go wrong with like just slow walk down into the corner, and then once you have them where you want them, make them guess. Like, and it's just this like that's you play command characters. Like, of course you're gonna hold the fireball or two. Of course they're gonna like try to jump out the corner. Of course that shit's just gonna happen. But when this character is in front of you or has you in the corner, like God forbid he does. Like, hold on, can I just show y'all his command grab? I know everybody has seen it, but my goodness, bro, like, can we be like so for real right now? Why does he have this range on a command grab? And can't he grab buttons too? Oh, that was too close. Here, maybe like a step in, like here. Yeah. Why does his command grab hit that far? Can we talk about it? Not there. We go. And he has like what is it? The knee. He has the knee, and if he manages to hit this on a good frame on block, he can't have that. What do you mean? That's all he got. I know, but like, but look at the range though. I know it's all he got, but why I got to E 50%? Nah, he does need it. I'm not complaining by any means. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Yeah, nah, Z's definitely posted a crazy clip earlier. I saw that one. But this character, like, I don't know like too much about all his buttons, but I do know that he has like, you know, he has the walk down game plan. Sit there, but I just know that a command grab character's playstyle in this game can never go wrong because you do not take chip damage on block and you have the parry system. Being able to parry or like perfect parry some shit in neutral, like you could perfect parry a projectile and like dash in. His drive rush is not bad by any means either. Like, how can this character just have a drive rush? Like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. But yeah, no, Geef is by no means a bad character. Don't you take chip and burnout? Yeah, no, you do. But I'm saying if you have meter, like if you're parrying, you're just kind of chilling the meter, you're parrying the projectiles like you should be. You get in the anti-airs. I don't know what his what's his spin move. How do I do the spin? The spinny thing. What the hell? What is it? What is it? Is it a charge input? There's no way it's a charge input. I don't believe that. Oh, and I forgot about air SPD. Double punch. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Double punch anti-air. He also has like the running stuff, the funny what is it? Oh, he has a parry too. I think there's only parries kicks, but he has the running grab. This one right here. Oh, I did the wrong input for it. Okay, yeah. This. If somebody falls asleep against this character, it's definitely possible to just hit like a random running grab, which is also like it's not like the craziest move to do in neutral. Like it's not like, oh my gosh, this running grab is too much to deal with. It's just something that he has. He has the drop kick. He has like the charge heavy. I think it's the charge heavy punch. This is armored. Like the arm. Yeah, this shit is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. And the drop kick is so funny. Like, why is he just drop kicking? Look at him. Big WWE superstar going crazy. But yeah, like I said, command grab game plan can never go wrong in a game like this, especially if you're able to use his buttons to your advantage and like get in the range where you need to and like hit a sweep, right? And get like a nice little drive rush in, make them guess. And if somebody, his combos actually do pretty good damage too. I don't really know his combos, but I know his combos, like they don't do crazy damage, but like it's nothing to scoff at. Like if you're sitting there trying to hold up on this character's not like, he's not one for it. Like he's definitely somebody that can do a good amount of damage, especially with like, he has air SPD too. So like if you're sitting there trying to hold up on this character, he's not having that either, right? Air SPD, that shit is like 30%. Yeah, like, yeah. Anyways, pretty solid. Have you seen how many normal throws he has? Normal throws? What do you mean? Oh, you mean like these? Or you mean like actual just throws? No, I haven't peeped. But also, his throw leaves you in command grab range. My goodness. He has a bunch of issues. He's a command grab character, bro. His combos take too much drive. Don't use so much drive. His level 1 super not being invincible. I know that's a struggle that everybody has, but not everybody, but quite a few characters have. But there's an OS for it. It's like using the jump frames to be immune to throw, and then like doing command grab back. So I feel like his reward off of being able to do this is probably the best in the game, behind Marisa. But yeah, solid character all around. Nothing too crazy. Next character I want to talk about is Lily. Now, this character, she's not great. I can't lie, she's not great. I'm gonna have to put her down here with my boy Dhalsim. But I don't think she's bad. By no means do I think that B tier characters are bad. I do not think they are bad. I don't. But I just feel like if you're able to do like very simple counterplay to her game plan, you do not have to guess as much as you guys think. She doesn't really have anything that I feel like makes her insanely strong, but I also do not want to see this character buffed because she's annoying. Quite literally, that's my reasoning. I don't want to see her buffed because she's annoying. But I'll show you guys something you can be doing against this character in neutral. So like a lot of times, like Lily players, like whenever they do like they'll do button into this, but you could drive impact this, so she can't just do this for free. What the hell? My game is choppy. She can't just do this for free. Same thing with in this Condor Spire thing that she has. The only way she could really just do it and get in for free is if you're like pretty much falling asleep and you're not really paying attention. If she ever does the EX version, you do have to hold it, however. But that's the only way she could truly just get in and make you guess. But when she does that, you can't just let her do it for free. The tech around it is by doing was it drive reversal? How do I make them just drive reversal? Hello? Is there a way to turn on drive reversal? There it is. Active. So if she's ever just like, if she ever has like any of these stocks and she just wants to get in for free, pretty much if she spends two bars to get in, you should be spending your 2 bars. There should be no reason she's getting in for free and making you guess, like just because like she did random drive reversal neutral. Like that's not real. You can't let that rock ever. So like it's so much in your favor too. Like if she loses a stock 2 bars and you got the drive reversal off, you only lost 2 bars. Now it's back to neutral. So now she has to find a way to get another stock without getting hit, or she has to like do some stupid shit to get another stock. Like you just can't let any of it rock. Also, like half of the buttons she wants to use, or you cannot just do it into nothing because drive reversal just works. Like everything I literally punish counter on everything. The only thing you can't do it on is lights, but I think that's pretty self-explanatory. A lot of her moves or a lot of her like long range pokes are just not special cancelable. Like her medium pokes are not special cancelable at all. So like this is literally this is as far as it goes when it comes to her offensive pressure for medium. Like it's she's gonna poke you there or she's gonna poke you there. Heavy's a little different because her heavies are pretty fast. This is a pretty fast heavy, I can't lie. This also is like the same speed as her medium, but these are not like crazy fast moves. They're 10 frames, so you can beat them, but they're still pretty fast. So like if she's just throwing this shit out, like you could probably just jump in on her, to be honest. Like find a nice little jump arc for her. But she's so slow though that I don't ever feel like she gets in range to do anything without you being able to react to the range she's at. Like you see how like look how slow her movement is. She just can't focus on other characters. Like look how many dashes it takes for me to get to full screen to in the character's face. It took me like 3.5 maybe, right? If I'm playing Luke, let's say I'm a Luke player, I'm a blessed privileged man. That shit is like 2.5, maybe 2 in a walk. Yeah, like the same thing with like Juri, and there's mad characters that are just so much faster than her. Sure, she could drive rush in, but her drive rush is definitely reactable. It's not like Dee Jay. It's not like Juri. It's not anything too crazy. She's nothing that's overwhelming. Like I don't think she's a bad character, because if she's playing defense, well actually I think she is bad on defense because her only 4 frame is this one right here, right? But it's the kick button. It's not like not the craziest, but she has Marisa movement. Yeah, she definitely has Marisa movement. But yeah, she does have dive kick too. So this is something that these Lily players should do a little bit more. I forgot the input for it. What's the input for dive kick? But she does have dive kick too, so she can just kind of dive kick at you. But it's not the craziest. Oh, double punch. Oh, I exit. Hold on. Yeah, it's still not too crazy because she doesn't even like, it's not even like she gets pressure off of it. Like Her buttons out of drive rush aren't that scary either. Yeah, it's like there's no reason to be scared of this character until she's here. But like, how does she ever get here being so slow or having to use the meter that she has to use? You know, like now when she does get there, like I said, she is strong because her command grab. Obviously, this shit does mad damage, right? Like 20% command grab, pretty good. The EX version, 30%, like really good damage on her command grab. And her wing-clad stocks are really just what makes this character like slightly better, but I don't even think it's that crazy to be honest. Walk speed slow, like I said, she can't really get in and like enforce anything or too much of anything. Last character we're gonna talk about is Cammy. I think Cammy is pretty self-explanatory. I think she's a free S tier. Like you can't go wrong with Cammy like up here, to be honest. Now, I think Cammy is one of the better characters in this game. But just like she's just one of the only characters in this game that I think is like really strong rush down that you truly just can't zone. She's like if Jamie started out at level 2. If Jamie started out at level 2, like started the game at level 2, I think he would be like right here with Cammy, to be honest. Like, but he doesn't, so he's down here. Just like she doesn't have like the craziest damage, but Jamie has better damage than her. That's why I would say Jamie's like up here with her too. But he has breakdance. She has what's it called? She has like spinning back fist or whatever, and she also has dive kick like to get in on projectile characters. She has really solid low forward, really good medium kick for like pokes, really solid up close buttons. She has like plus frames. She could just gatling all her punches and kicks pretty much like to where her light combos or light confirms are really easy. Pretty much there's nothing that this character really can't deal with. Especially when it comes to like nice, like truly solid Street Fighter gameplay, like you'll get that from her. And in a game like this where pressuring your opponent on block can be a little hard. So like if you're trying to press like too many medium buttons in a row, people are just mashing out on you. Or like if you're trying to do pressure that's slightly fake or like not 100% real that they can mash on, or like throw a low out or something, like to press a low forward, she just has that all covered because she could do like button into instant EX dive kick and she's plus still. So like you have to guess she's gonna do the dive kick, you have to be right. And if you don't think she's gonna do the dive kick, she can kind of just like abuse you a little bit more on pressure. Like it just strike throw, pretty much solid Street Fighter gameplay, solid pokes, solid anti-air. You can't zone her because if God forbid you throw a projectile, she's in and she basically she hits you and you gotta guess. And then she's also one of the characters in this game with a throw loop. So yeah. She's also really solid in this game with like really solid buttons. And I think her matchup spread is pretty good. I don't think there's any character in this game that gives her too much trouble. There's also a lot of Cammy players that want to play her the classic skin. Just play the new skin, please. Stop being horny. Thank you. But yeah, that's pretty much the tier list, guys. I think I'm gonna do some like swapping around for some characters. Oh yeah, she also does have 2 4-frames. That's pretty good. I'm gonna do some ordering, I think. It's gonna be a little rough though. W Cammy take? Hell yeah. Do I think Luke is truly the best? I low-key think Ken is better. But I'm not sure because I have to see the matchup spread. I don't know. Actually, no, I don't know because Luke just does more damage and I feel like that's more valuable. I'm trying to think who has a better like matchup spread out of these two. I don't know. It's so early to know. Like Luke doesn't have a bad matchup. I don't think either of these characters truly have a bad matchup. It's just which one of like what matchups are they winning that's making it very frustrating for other people to deal with. I probably feel like Luke low key is like just better because he does out damage Ken and he still has pretty much all the other perks that Ken has. But I'm just not 100% sure. I think this is fine though. I think these are interchangeable to be honest. But I'm gonna leave Ken top 1 because I'm sick of seeing Luke top 1 in every tier list. Would I rather fight Luke or Ken? I'd probably rather fight Ken. That's just because Luke players just don't care about their life. Neither do Ken players. But Luke players just don't care a little bit more. Guile or Juri. I definitely think Luke Ken top 1 and 2. Now, when it comes to Guile and Juri, I feel like Guile is stronger. And I think out of Juri and DJ, I think that I probably These are like interchangeable. Maybe I don't know. S is so hard. I think, but I'm gonna just leave it like this. Cause I do think I low key think Juri's better than DJ. Just for the simple fact that her pressure is better, like her up close pressure. But DJ is just insane, man. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll leave it like that. Now ordering this down here. I'll move Cammy up because I do think Cammy is like better than a lot of these characters. Between DJ and Juri, who got better movement, it doesn't matter. Their movement is like tied for the best in the game. These are like 1 and 2 best movement in the game. I think maybe JP then Cammy, and then when it comes here, I'll do something like this. I think. What about Manon and Marisa? Hmm. I think Honda is better than Manon, and I think Manon is gonna be better than Marisa. Yeah, I think Manon is better than Marisa. Do I think Marisa is better? No, I don't think Marisa is better than Honda. Do I think Blanka is better than Marisa? I don't think Blanka is better than Marisa either. Cause I feel like she's just too much reward off her hits, man. I think this could stay like this, and I think down here we got. Yeah, okay. So I think Esther is good. So JP better than Cammy. Yep. Cammy better than Honda and Manon. Yep. Manon better than Marisa. Marisa and Blanka. Blanka Zangief. That's pretty solid, I think. And then as far as this goes, I think Kimberly is definitely the best in this tier. Loki, she could be up one because I truly don't think she's like here with these characters. To be honest, I just think she is too much to be here with these characters. She is whack on defense, but I think it's such a snowbally game that if you're right, you just win hard with this character. And also, there's characters that just don't really like that can't. I feel like there's characters that can't really deal with her when it comes to her being on offense. Like, how does Zangief deal with Kimberly? Right? Like, he's not dealing with that shit. Like, how does like Honda deal with Kimberly? He's not dealing with that shit. He definitely gets cooked. Now, I still think he's a better character, but Chun is mad good. I definitely think she's the best in this tier. I just actually, you know what? Maybe I think Loki Chun is here, and I'll leave Kimberly down here. Maybe. Mm. But it's so hard. I don't want this tier to be like Loki empty. Chun will get better with time. Chun even beats most of the characters above her. I just don't know what her matchups are. She beats Ken for sure. Yeah, I have trouble in that matchup actually. Whenever I play against a Chun Li, it feels like it's hard to deal with them. And Guile. Yeah, maybe Loki she's good because she beats the top tier, so I can move her up some. I could move her like. Yeah, do I think she's better than Marisa though? Yeah, I think she could be better than Marisa Loki. If she has a good matchup spread against the top tiers, I could say I could see her being like right here, but I don't want this tier to be like overcrowded, so I'll probably move Geef down one. I'll move Geef down one then. I think this looks better. Then Kimberly could be the best in this tier. And yeah, I can leave this like as so. I think Lily's probably gonna be like the bottom though, cause I think at least Dhalsim could like do some shit. But Kimberly better than Zangief, I could see that. Zangief better than Jamie. Nah, Loki, I'll put Jamie and I'll put these like up a little bit more. Jamie over Ryu? I think so, yeah. Like when he's on level 1, like or sorry, like level 0, and he has to get his like drinks and whatnot, like sure, like I think he's like down here at level 1, but like I can't base him just off of level 1, but I also can't base him just off of max level, because if I think is like if I'm judging max level Jamie, I think max level Jamie is like up here somewhere, but I can't base him off of that. I have to base him off like the happy medium, like gauging what like roughly how many drinks are you getting in each games, or how realistic it is that you're getting these drinks, or like whatever. Like so at the medium, like I think like level 2 maybe is where like if you're playing Jamie at like level 2 Jamie, I think he's like here, because you have the dive kick, you have the spin the win, you have the break dance, like, but he just doesn't have all of that at the same time as like, while other characters when they start the game, they're just ridiculous, they're insane, they're really good characters, they have everything. Ken has the fucking get in neutral, he has the Hadouken, he has the DP, he has the Dragon Lash, he has he has Generic, he has everything. Same thing with Luke, got the fireball, got the DP, got the solid pressure, got the strike throw, got the throw loops, everything. Jamie, he doesn't have access to like his target combo, so his combos are very weak at level 1. So a lot of times the first time you get touched by Jamie, you don't eat much damage at all. So he manages to get one drink, and then he gets the target combo and he gets the dive kick. dive kick in and of itself is not enough to carry him up a tier because people still can react to dive kick and just EP it. But once you get to level 2 and you're able to do breakdance between fireballs or through fireballs and stuff like that, it becomes a lot harder to keep out, and he's able to run his offense a lot easier. Lily, bro, Lily is not top 3, bro. I'm sorry, not having it. But let me see. I think roughly this is what I think is to be looking like a great tier list. This looks like a really good tier list to me. I can't lie. Well, you think Lily is good? No, Lily's trash. Not trash. She's not trash. Sorry. When I say trash, people are gonna be like, "What? Lily's trash? What? No, not the case. Sorry." But Lily's insane. Y'all just use drive reversal. You'll be fine. Looking like a crack top 4. A crack top 4 is crazy. It definitely is. Green Beast, thank you for the follow. You can't play with your meteor against her? What do you mean? I'm saying every time she does that, like Condor Spire in, just use drive reversal. Easy game. Top 5 is pretty set. It's interesting that nobody's putting JP in top 5. I don't think he's a top 5 character. I feel like there's counterplay. Maybe I gotta get more woke, but Punk got her to top 3 today, but only because he's a good player. Yeah. People's eyes are not open. Yeah, you gotta show me the way because I haven't seen the way with Lily. All I've seen is get a Windclad what is it? A Windclad charge, do EX Windclad, and then strike throw. She's the most idiotic character in this game. You gotta get me woke, please. I'm not woke. Because if you get me woke, I can completely take out the B tier, and these characters could all move up. Trust me. These characters could all move up. But other than that, I think this looks like a good tier list. And even then, I still don't even think these characters down here, like, I'm actually just gonna get rid of B tier because I don't want the wrong idea of people thinking that I think these characters are trash, to be honest. So I think this is probably what it would be like. I'll make it like A- or something because I don't know I'll make 1 A and 1 A plus because I don't want people to be like, oh, you think this character is B tier, this character trash? Like, no, these characters are not bad. They're not bad characters. Just change it for the sake of the eyes, you know, so people don't think like, oh my gosh, trash characters, I play a bad character. Like, no, not the case. Yeah, every character can definitely still cook. Rashid upcoming SS tier? Maybe. Maybe, but I definitely would like to see Ed in this game. I think he'd be pretty cool. You ordered any of it or just a rough opinion? I think SS tier is ordered. This is ordered, and I have this ordered for the most part because I feel like I could probably switch a few things. Like, because Loki, if what Foxy's saying about like her matchup spread being this good, I feel like I could see Chun Li even like here, like above Honda, because I could see Honda having trouble in some matchups or like dealing with having issues dealing with some characters. So like I could probably see her even moving up here. But for the most part, this is all of it. Like all of it is for the most part ordered because there's not too many characters, right? You know. Yeah, Honda's gonna get worse. Like I'm already like whenever I fight Honda, I'm already like perfect parrying a lot of his shit. Like when he's just doing like random butt slam or random headbutt neutral, I can perfect parry it, or I can jab out of the headbutt or like preemptively press a button. You get a combo punish with Jamie. But there's other characters that I feel like are just, I don't know. It's too hard to order them exactly, but roughly what I think is strong in this game is roughly what you see here. Like, and these characters down here by no means are bad. It's just that I think the characters above them are just slightly better. That's all. That's all. Every character in this game you can win with. Every single character. So don't feel like, oh, I'm playing this character. This character is bad. No, you can win with every single character in this game. It all works. Marisa main putting Marisa above Kim. I do think she's better than Kimberly. I can't lie. But I always have to say this. If Kimberly's on offense, she's like SSSZ tier character. But if she's not on offense and you make her block, she's like trash. Can't lie. What's good, Nova? Bro, I just sat here and talked for like 2 hours straight. My goodness. Like I'm coming down with something now. My throat feels sore. What the hell? But yeah, this is pretty much. Now wait, how do I save the tier list? Is it this here? I save it. Hey, there we go. The tier list is saved. This will go on Twitter. This is the only correct tier list. Let me see. My Street Fighter 6 tier list is complete. My goodness. All right. Real quick chat. If you guys, what character do you think is the best in the game? If you had to choose one top one, like truly top one character, what character are you thinking is like, okay, this character is for sure top one? And I feel like you only have really 3 options, but I would take whatever you guys think. Because some people are saying JP top one, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how you could ever see that one. Chun, you think Chun Li's top one? There's no way. I don't believe that. Lily, Ken, Luke, Guile, Chun, Guile, Luke, Ken or Luke, Juri. Kim when she gets buffed back to beta version, she's not. I truly hope Kimberly does not ever have a DP again. I thought she was top one when she had a DP too. She doesn't have a losing matchup. I feel like these characters don't have a losing matchup either. Like I don't think maybe Ken will lose to Chun Li, but I feel like that's really it. Like I don't know. I don't think Luke has a losing matchup. I don't think Guile has a losing matchup. Like sure, I don't really know the ins and outs of all the space traps and all the buttons and shit like that. Like obviously the game's still new, but I don't think these characters are ever gonna fight a character and be like, damn, there's nothing I can do. Truly, I don't think that's the situation. If Juri didn't struggle against against fireball characters, she'd be top one. Guile has a horrendous matchup. What matchup is that? What matchup is that that's so horrendous? What the heck? JP? Is that matchup that bad for Guile? I feel like as a Guile player, y'all just not playing it right. I feel like you're just not playing it right. If you think that matchup is bad for Guile, you're just not playing it right, I think. Can't you just do like after he does what the 2-2 P? Yeah, more perfect. Yeah, if he does his 2-2 punch, like the trig lob or whatever, that spike that comes out of the ground, I feel like after that you just take your turn back, whether it's throw a boom or set up a sonic blade into boom, and you just walk behind it and walk him down. Because Guile has like the best buttons in the game. So if you manage to get close to him and you just kind of like do meaty sonic blade so he can't wake up parry, like y'all are asleep. Guile has so much shit, man. Like this character is not he does not lose to JP that bad. It can't be that bad. But I'm surprised that you truly think that Chun Li is the best character in the game. That's impressive. Who does DJ lose to? No clue. You know, I gotta ask Mystic about that one. Let me see. As far as like I can't wait because I'm gonna talk to. This is an idea that I have. I might keep this to myself. I don't want anybody to steal this low key, but I'll tell you guys, I guess, because it's my chat, right? So once people start to get really high in the ranks, I think I'm gonna grab like 1 or 2 representatives from every character to talk about the matchup spread, and I'm gonna make a true to the game matchup spread. Me and my boys, we did this in MK11 where we grabbed like a couple of the top players for like each character, and we asked like, okay, so what's this matchup spread? And we had the 2 players, like let's say I grabbed like the top 2 Luke players, and they're like, okay, well we think that this character loses to these characters. And it's like, okay, so if this matchup is 6-4, like we were pretty much just that convo was goated. Yeah, if you were there for that, you know, then we pretty much gauge all the matchups in the game, crunch the numbers, and have like a definitive tier list. So it's like if these characters loses this many matchups, then this is the tier list. Like this is where they would be like in comparison to everybody else. Like so it wouldn't be just like I think this guy thinks so and so. It's more like solid, and then arguments after that can come, and you can like probably discuss when it comes to like, okay, this character beats the top tier, so I'll move them up a couple places, you know, like stuff like that could be discussed. But it sounds fun. Yeah, it's gonna be a really good time. I just need to figure out where some people are located because there might be like a top player with a character that lives in Japan or something. They probably don't speak English, so I got to figure out how to communicate with them. But because translate Loki would probably be trash. But yeah, that's pretty much my idea, and I'm gonna figure out a way to make it work. And even if I don't, I'll probably just have NA representatives for each character. I'll talk to like top Dhalsim, see what they think. Blah blah blah. Can I restate my thoughts on the top tier? You just joined and curious on my input. Sure. So I think Ken, like any character in the SS tier, I feel like does not like have any crazy rough matchups, and if they do have a bad matchup, it'll probably be like one or two, maybe. But these characters can pretty much deal with the whole cast or enforce some kind of game plan that they want and that's favorable for them. So like Ken, for instance, he got the fireball, he got the DP, he has the Dragon Lash to just get in. Like if he's fighting against a zoning character, he can get in. If he's fighting against a rushdown character, he can keep them away. He has solid space traps. He has good anti-airs. He has good damage. He has good corner carry on every touch. Same thing with Luke. Luke has a solid fireball. If he's fighting against a rushdown character, has solid get away from me buttons. He has solid he has solid combo damage, solid corner carry. Pretty much everything you can ask for in a Shoto character. He's not like missing out on anything. Same thing with pretty much the rest of the characters. Like if he's fighting against Rushdown, he can do it. If he's fighting against a zoner, he can get in. He can do it. He's one of the fastest characters in the game, fastest dash in the game. Guile, one of the most solid zoners in the game. He wins pretty much all projectile wars except for against Dee Jay because Dee Jay is just a different character, I guess. Really solid anti-airs with the flash kick. Really good buttons. Like he's easy to play. He's like one of the easier charge characters to play. He has really good target combo buttons that lead into his charges, like his charge moves. So it's really easy to like pick him and play him. Especially if you like find a Guile player that knows what they're doing. You can pretty much copy their shit and you'll be just fine. Juri, one of the fastest characters in the game, so she's gonna rush you down. The only thing that she semi has a problem with is fireball characters, but I don't even think she has a problem with that, just because she has like you could just parry or like perfect parry and try to slowly move in. And once you finally get in, you obviously like playing Street Fighter is gonna be okay. Am I gonna jump or am I just gonna dash forward? Like that's what the game is gonna boil down to. Or am I gonna do drive impact to go through your fireball? Like you have options. But when she's in and like or if she's fighting against any other character that actually has to deal with her buttons or deal with her dash speed or deal with her drive rush or deal with any of these things, it's really hard for you to deal with such a character because she has really good on block pressure. She has good combos into Oki. She has just everything that you could ever want in a character it's there. Especially if you get nice with the Feng Shui engine where her level 2 install. she's literally just not even playing Street Fighter anymore. She's playing Dragon Ball Fighters or like Guilty Gear. She's literally just playing a different game. DJ also one of the fastest characters in the game, but the only thing that I think DJ struggles kind of is like mid range, but not even. He has like the sway for shimmies. He has good fireball. He wins pretty much any fireball war against any character in the game. It's really good anti-airs, especially like I think his back heavy kick is really solid reward. So like anytime he hits like a anti-air, he's getting solid damage into good Oki. He has a throw loop, and also like I said, one of the best dashes in the game. And he wants to be either really close to you for like on block pressure and shimmies, or he wants to be far away or further away so he can just kind of zone you out. So that's kind of his play style. But this is what I think about the top tiers. They're definitely like pretty much, if you pick any of these characters, you're gonna be just fine. Like for sure, I don't feel like these characters are too oppressive though. Let me say that. Anything in the SS tier, I don't think they're very oppressive. Like they can be oppressive, but I don't think that they just like are like completely broken S tiers, I should say. You know, they're not just broken. I've been good, Senju. I hope you've been well as well. None of the top 5 have direct weaknesses at all, but all have something they're the best at. Yeah, they all have really like they're all pretty distinct. You know, they're all pretty good. That's pretty much what I got here for the nice little tier list. The tier list is I'm pretty much done with the tier list. Everything is for